Nagsasabi siguro si mundo sinalangan samsara maya paripati. Hello, my loves. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Good to see everybody. Hello. I just want to make sure that you can hear me, you can see me. For everybody who's watching this as a replay back, I'm going to talk to the chat a little bit and we're going to get started. Thank you everybody for being here. So excited to be here with you guys. Where is everybody watching from and what time is it where you're at? I love you. It's 2 p.m. Where are you? Amazing. Vancouver, 11. Spain, 8. 20 o'clock. New York, 2 p.m. Texas, 1. Amazing. Okay, Ireland, Maryland. We're in California, North Carolina, Idaho, India, Colorado, Oakland, Sri Lanka, Buffalo, Switzerland. Wow, Singapore, Netherlands, all over the world. Italy, with your mom that doesn't speak English. Ciao, Bella. Texas, Montreal. It's so good to have you all over the world, all of us connecting our energies together from everywhere. If you've been to any of my online events in the past month, you know that each time it's just mind-boggling how we are from everywhere and all connecting at the same time, and our energy connects, and together we raise the vibration of not only ourselves and do the healing work for ourselves, but for the whole planet also, which is absolutely incredible. It's mind-boggling. I cleaned my room for this. It's incredible. And if you're watching this after the fact, you know, time and space doesn't really exist. So you are connecting, whatever time, whatever place you're watching this from, you are connecting to the energy that's being cultivated here. So that's incredible. Thank you guys for being here. How is everybody doing? How are we feeling? How are we feeling today? Give me one emotion. We're going to get into okay, feeling a bit blocked, tired, amazing, excited, exhausted, blessed. Feel like I need this. Me too. Happy, pretty good. Been a week of deep healing. I feel that totally. I just finished a 2-day fast, but I broke my fast to have a lot of energy for today because we have to be breathing and we want to be here. So nice. I'm laying in the sun and light, lit up some incense. Amazing. Ready to open. Frustrated. It's okay. Any way you're feeling right now is absolutely perfect. However way you showed up here is perfect. Whatever way you leave from today is going to be perfect as well, because your experience is always going to be your experience, and your higher self, your team of light, everybody, the universe conspires to create the perfect situation, the perfect kind of healing for you. It's not a one-size-fits-all thing. So not every person is going to feel exactly the same when they show up here. Not every person is going to feel the same leaving here. But my goal is for you to feel safe, relaxed, and open. That is my goal for today. And we'll talk about our intentions in just a moment. But first of all, I just want to say, while I speak a little bit right now, you can prepare your space. Through the breathwork and the sound bath, you will be laying down. I'm also going to add a little bit of restorative hypnotherapy into this, because it just always feels so good to walk away from one of these sessions. It feels unreal. I think that anybody who's been to one of the past sessions could vouch for that. So what you're going to need, I recommend having a blanket with you and then something to cover your eyes, like an eye pillow or an eye cover or just a towel folded up that you could put over your eyes. And headphones are good if you want, but they're not so necessary. During the breath work, I scream a lot so that we can really get into it. I drum also. I don't want that to hurt your ears. So maybe have it a little bit lower if you need to, or have only one thing in rather than both. You should probably let people that you're living with or that are around you know that you might be crying, might be screaming, might be laughing. You might be doing weird things, okay? So it's going to happen. You're going to be speaking out loud to yourself. A lot of cool stuff happens. So I recommend preparing everybody. So while I speak right now, you can prepare your space. All right? Just be comfortable. Whatever makes you super comfortable right now, you want to be as comfortable as possible, okay? Oh, and when we do the breath work, nothing behind your head. You can have something underneath your legs, but your top body from your stomach up should be flat on the floor or whatever surface you're laying on. I recommend floor over a bed because you might just pass out sleeping. So, you don't have to make noises. Everything could be internal. You're going to be doing breathing that's going to be audible, but the breathing shouldn't wake anybody up, so that should be okay. I do recommend revisiting this when you can. Express yourself in tone, and we'll talk about all that later on. Take out your ponytails. You want to be as comfortable as possible. No restriction of the throat or the chest or the stomach, okay? A mat is perfect. Awesome. Something on the floor, even a blanket on the floor is great. Okay? And just be super comfortable. So I'm going to talk a little bit about why we're here today, and then when we get into the breath work and stuff, I'll answer more questions, okay? So first of all, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for donating to the 2 incredible causes that we raise money for. We're donating half of what we raise to the Direct Relief Fund, which is working in overdrive right now to get PPE and other medical essentials to health workers. The other half of what we raise is going to the Indigenous Impact Rapid Response Initiative. They are responding to the physical and mental health, the economic and cultural needs of Indigenous people in New Mexico. This organization is transferring funds directly to the affected community. They're also providing protective masks, distributing healthy meal kits for elders, and they're sending Indigenous authored children's books for the students. So I wanted today to be about something for ourselves, doing something for ourselves, while also doing something incredible for others and for the planet. And I feel like we've definitely achieved that already. So now that you've given back, now that you've done karma yoga, now it's all about you. So I called our event today the Open Heart Charity for a few reasons. And one of them is I want to focus on opening our heart space today so that we can truly live from a place of love for ourselves and for all of life. Because when we're open, we're generous. When we're generous, we're open. When we are open and generous, we receive openness and generosity back into our lives. The universe provides for us again and again. So the heart knows this. The heart knows that human beings have no limitations, no scarcity, no lack of resources. The heart knows we exist in abundance and that the mind's the one that's been tricked into believing in scarcity. So there's enough of everything to go around and no one should be wanting or without anything. When we live from the heart, we can see that. Because suddenly we see with new eyes, right? We have a third eye and we have these other layers of our eyes. And when we live from the mind, from the ego that irrationally is in survival, fight or flight mode, its entire life, that's trying to protect us from anything and everything that could possibly happen, no matter how ridiculous. We're living from fear. We do things out of fear. The choices we make are out of fear. We stay with partners who feel comfortable but hurt us. Because of fear, we don't go after our dreams. We don't stand up for ourselves. We don't do things for ourselves. We don't take risks. We don't take chances. We're stuck in place out of fear, paralyzed by that fear. So there's plenty of fear in the world right now, but ever since this pandemic began, there's been hundreds of thousands of people working towards bringing more love in, bringing all of our attention to the light, to the goodness. And where our attention goes, energy flows. So that's how we pick the most optimal timeline for reality. We've been doing this together all month, and we have to continue to do this for ourselves, on an individual level, on the micro level, so that it can extend to the macro. We do this by living through our heart. Whenever you're confused, whenever you feel lost, remember that confusion and that pain is actually coming from the mind. It might feel like it hurts in the heart space, but that's because this part of you, it's just like how an empath would be. It picks up on everything happening in the body, and it's picking up on the illusion of the mind, and therefore it feels physical pain. Becoming aware of each moment when we are living from the ego versus from the heart is growth and expansion. All you have to do really is be in the present moment and think to yourself, well, where am I reacting from? Where am I responding from? Where am I giving from? Am I making calculations of, if I give this, what will I get in return in my relationships, in my friendships, in my family relationships? Or am I thinking, let me give because it feels good to give? And give could be your energy, your time. It doesn't have to be resources, right? Living from the heart is going to make life so much easier, so much more loving, so much more open. You'll understand yourself. 11:11. You'll understand yourself, life, and others so much better. So today we're going to return to our heart. Okay, so we're going to start with breath work, and listen, yes, breath work is actual work. Some people, they just want the meditation part, which is beautiful. Oh my God, the relaxing, floatless part will come with the Soundbath and the restorative hypnotherapy, but you have to do some work to clear the path first and foremost. Because without clearing the path, we'll never get down to the root cause of our suffering. And breathwork is such an optimal way to release pockets of toxicity in the body, in the energy body, making sure that our repressed and stagnant emotions and energy doesn't end up making us sick. It's a really good way to boost your immune system and boost your spiritual hygiene immune system. It's just incredible for you. So I ask of you today to really give yourself the time to let go and release through this breathwork session. Please commit to yourself because you deserve it. And I'll explain how to do it for anyone who hasn't done it before in just a moment. But I want you right now to decide to commit to the 10 to 15 minutes we're going to do the work. That's all, 10 to 15 minutes. If you've done breathe, that exercise is almost 40 minutes. I mean, it's 45 minutes, the whole thing, but the breathing crazy part is about 40 minutes. And then you get all trancy after that. And you're going to get trancy, and your body, mind, and spirit will heal all on their own after this breath work and during the breath work. I intend for you to walk away from this feeling incredible. So let me explain the breath work, and then I can answer questions, okay? So breath work it's a 2-part breath, but we break it down into 3 breaths. So I'm going to try to show you what it looks like. Oh! I have all my bowls around here. So we're going to be breathing in. So you fill up your stomach with air, you fill up your chest with air, and then you let the breath roll out on the out breath. So okay. So this is an alkalizing breath. So a lot of things are going to happen to you on a metaphysical level and on a physical level. So it helps us cleanse energetically and release trauma, heartache, physical pain, mental and spiritual blockages, and so much more. And you're going to be laying down doing this with one hand on your stomach, one hand on your chest. Doesn't matter which hand is on what. And when you breathe in, you should feel your hand being pushed up by the air. Okay? So this is going to remove so much out of your path. The breath isn't the easiest thing to get through. It's uncomfortable. But I promise you that if you keep going, you're going to get so much through it. I always tell the story. The first time I did breath work, I hated it. I didn't stick with it, and I didn't get anything out of it. The second time, I pushed myself to keep going. It changed my life forever. And it is the best thing I have in my toolkit to move around energy now and to heal myself. And the work that it can be done through just the breath is absolutely insane. So yeah, it's going to be hard, right? But it's going to be so worth it. And we're only doing 10 to 15 minutes of it. You'll think it's too much work about 3 minutes in, just keep going. Do this for yourself. If you need a break, take a break for a second, but return to the breath. Do it for you. The way that it feels, a lot of different things. If you have any respiratory problems, consider maybe not doing the breath work. I've never really heard of anything happening, but we just want to be as safe as possible. I've really never heard of anything happening. So if you're asthmatic or something like that, you can sit it out. You could just focus on your breath. You might feel tingling all over your body. You might feel cold, hot. Your hands might get cramped up. So the cramping, if your hands start feeling like lobster claws, like they go like this and you can't move them, or your feet too, that's just because the body's being alkalized and all the blood flow that's happening is causing that to happen. It's absolutely normal. Once you return to your normal breath, it's going to go away. However, in the spiritual community, we believe that the lobster hands is actually the ego trying to hold on. So rather than stopping the breath, just keep going with the breath. It's going to go back to normal afterwards, okay? What else do we have to know about breath work? I want to ask one very important thing. No matter how incredible you feel during the breath work, because a lot of people feel absolutely blissful, no matter what happens during the breath work, I want you to stay in the session. Do not walk away from your computer or your phone or whatever. Complete this session. That's very important. We don't want to leave you open and going out into the world unprotected. I have to close it with you. So I'm asking you to stay here till the end. Even if you do nothing, just lay there until we're done, okay? We might go over an hour. We probably will, but you could always return to this later. Just if you start the breath work, finish it, please. Okay, so anything can happen. Coughing, screaming, crying, hitting the floor. All of these are normal ways of releasing energy through breath work. If you feel like you have too much pent up energy, I recommend toning. This is like the weird stuff where it's like you feel so much energy, so you start basically just screaming, or toning, which is like which I know sounds crazy, but it feels so good when you're releasing all that pent up energy and that stagnant energy, okay? When I'm drumming, I really recommend, if you can, scream and hit the floor, do whatever you need, move around to really move around energy. So I'll be other than that, if you can't make noises, throw your hands up in the air, hit the air, okay? When I'm drumming, that's a really good way to release energy. So yeah, a few times during the breathing session, I'll give you time to emote and tone. So we'll do it all together. So I know that many of us are in apartments or in places where we don't feel comfortable in making weird noises and weird and loud noises. So just hit the air, okay? All right, any questions? Hit the air, yes. Yeah, I recommend covering your eyes. If you don't want to cover your eyes, you could close your eyes, but your eyes should be closed through the session. The breathing exercise is, so all through the mouth, everything happening through the mouth, not through the nose while we're doing breath work. Okay? And you'll hear me the entire time saying belly, chest, out, belly, chest, out, and I'll be breathing with you so you'll remember how to do it. You can have water next to you. Your mouth is going to get pretty dry from all that air coming in through your mouth. So having water next to you is great. Yeah. You're going to be doing during the breath work, you're going to do all the breathing through your mouth. If you need to take a break during it, then you can return to nose breathing. But continue with the mouth breathing when you come back. When I breathe at the chest part, should my chest and shoulders go up? Your chest should go up, yeah, even if you're on the floor. Stomach goes up, chest goes up, breath rolls out. Okay? If you can't do the whole time, it's usually your ego telling you to stop because it doesn't want to let go of certain things. Try to push yourself a little bit more, but if you really can't, take a break. You know yourself best. You know what you need best, okay? All right. And I want us all to set an intention for today. So let's think about it for a second. Why did you show up here today? What do you want to get out of this healing session? What do you want to feel? What do you want to explore? What do you want to release? My intention today is to open my heart, let love in, and give love. So take a moment to think about what your intention is. And when you're ready, if you could please share it with us in the chat. I'd love to see your intentions. And I'm going to start playing our music. And while so I'm going to read some of the intentions. My intention is to heal and to be loved. My intention is to release emotional pain. I want to let go and just be here now. I want to release overthinking and jealousy and anxiety attachments. Letting go of fear and shame. Get anger out and love in. Open my heart to know I can do anything and everything. Release my resistance of letting go. Release obsession over those who don't love me back. I want to release anxiety, stress, and frustration. Beautiful. Release all doubts and fears and enjoy the flow of life. Beautiful. So I want you to hold that intention in your mind. Give just a couple more seconds for people to put their intention out to the universe and to the rest of us, all connecting together, holding that space for each other. I want you to close your eyes when you're ready. We're going to open sacred space with our intention at the top of our minds. So repeat your intention to yourself right now, and whatever it is, no matter how big or small it is, it's the perfect intention. It's exactly what you need today. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in through the nose. Slowly let it out. Keep your eyes closed. We're going to open sacred space. I want you to picture a portal. Keeping your eyes closed. Keeping your intention at the top of your mind. Picture a portal. This portal can look like whatever comes to you first. It's a portal into your inner world. It's welcoming and warm. And it's guarded by your guides, angels, your power animals. They're there with you, waiting for you to step into your world. Walk towards the portal. In your mind, with your eyes closed, walk towards that portal and ask your guides to assist you today and to be with you. So we call on our angels from heaven, the archangels, our team of light. Please be with us in doing this work today. Please protect us and guide us. Thank you for walking with us and supporting us through the process. You are now in your inner world. You are protected and guided, and only good can come from this. Only beauty, only compassion, only love. And when you're ready, I want you to lay down in your safe, comfortable space. Close your eyes, keep your eyes closed. And in just a moment, we're going to start the breath. We'll start first with 3 deep breaths in through our nose and out of our mouth slowly. And once we're done with the 3 breaths, we're going to immediately go into the breath work. So make sure you're laying down, you're comfortable. All right. When you've laid down, let's breathe in through the nose. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, and breathe out slowly. We're syncing our breath now. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more breath. And out. And now let's get started with the breath. We're going to breathe into our belly, push your belly out with air, then fill your chest up with air and breathe out. Ready? Belly, chest, out. Belly, chest, out. Belly, chest, out. You can go at your own pace. You can go with me. Keep going. Just jump right into it. Keep breathing. Belly, chest, out. Belly, chest, out. Belly, chest, out. Belly, chest, out. 10% more air. Belly, chest, out. Keep breathing. This is going to be a crazy experience. Belly, chest, out. Belly, chest, out. Give yourself this opportunity. Let go now of what no longer serves you by breathing. Taking more air with the next breath in. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Belly, chest, out. Belly, chest, out. Belly, chest, out. Keep going. Breathe. Make sure your stomach fills up with air. Your chest fills up with air. Make room for your chest to expand, activating those chakras. You're being cleaned out. Any part of your heart, any emotional trauma, any hurt is going to be washed out of you now. Keep breathing. You might feel like something's coming up. Let it come up. As you take in more air, your stomach expands. Your emotional and creative center is being cleaned out and activated. Keep breathing. Belly, chest out. Belly, chest out. Belly, chest out. If you need to take a break, take a break. Just return to that breath when you're ready. You might be feeling cold by now, or hot, or both. You might be feeling dizzy or lightheaded. Let it all happen. Release control. Let it go. Feel it. Feel what's coming up. Keep breathing. Let it all go. Let it all flow through you. Activate that portal. Keep breathing. Belly, chest out. Belly, chest out. Belly, chest out. Keep going. This is your time. This is for you. You deserve this. Keep breathing. Keep going. If you took a break, come right back. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Let it go. feel it? In a moment, I want you to say something out loud with me. I'll say it and then you can repeat it with me. Repeat after me. Say it out loud. Scream it if you can. Whisper it if you need to. Think it if you need to, but I want you to feel it. You ready? It's safe for me to let go. It's safe for me to let go. It's safe for me to let go. Keep breathing. Go back to that breath. Whatever's coming up for you right now, just return to that breath. Trust. You are safe here. You are protected. Your guides are with you. Your angels are with you. You are guided through this. Keep breathing. Belly, chest out. Belly, chest out. Belly, chest out. Let that breath roll out. Keep breathing. Keep going. You're not alone. We're all in this together. We're all feeling this. This is perfect. Let go. Let go. What do you have to let go of right now? What can you release right now? Keep breathing. Keep going. And start to think. What can you forgive? What have you been holding on to for so long? Who can you forgive? Who can you let go of? Who can you forgive? Can you forgive yourself? Is it you that you need to forgive? Can you forgive yourself? Keep breathing. Return to that breath. Belly, chest out. Belly, chest out. Belly, chest out. You are safe. You are protected. You are meant to do this right now. This is perfect. This is exactly what you needed. Keep breathing. Keep going. It might be hard. You know it's working if it's hard. Just let go. Keep going. And think about who you can forgive right now. In a moment, I'm going to play my drum for you. And when I play my drum for you, I want you to scream. I want you to cry. I want you to laugh. I want you to hit the floor. I want you to tone. Do whatever you need to. If you gotta hit the air. Stomp on the floor. But you're going to let go of this grudge. You're going to let go of this pain. You're going to let go of what's kept you dense and heavy for so long because you deserve to. You don't deserve to walk one more day in your life with this pain. Keep breathing, and in a second, we're about to start. Woo! Let it go, let it all go, let it all go. Let it go, scream if you need to. Hit the floor, stomp on the floor. Move your hands. Back to your breath like you never stopped. Keep breathing. Belly, chest, out. Belly, chest, out. Belly, chest, out. Keep going. Keep going. Woo! Activate that sacral chakra, that solar plexus, that heart chakra, that throat chakra. Scream. Let it all go. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. You're almost done. You're almost done. Can you give yourself this time? Can you give yourself this time? You're almost done. Just a couple more minutes. A couple more minutes. Keep breathing. One more minute. You have one more minute. Belly, chest out. Go deeper. Go faster if you can. Belly, chest out. All that beautiful divine energy coming in and you're inhales, all that negative, stagnant energy leaving you. Everything that no longer serves is coming out on that out breath. Keep going. You're almost done. You're almost done. And I want you to repeat after me. Say it to yourself, scream it, whisper it, think it, whatever you need to do. I love and accept myself. I love and accept myself. One more time. I love and accept myself. Now, if you need more of that breath, you can slow it down, but keep doing the, keep breathing. We're just going to slow it down a little bit. Getting that last little bit that we need to get out. There's just a little bit more left that you need to let go of right now. Keep breathing, and if you've had enough, you can slowly return to your regular breath, staying in that comfortable position. If you need more, keep breathing. If you're crying, let yourself cry. If you're laughing, let yourself laugh. If you're vibrating and tingling all over, feel it. Feel whatever you've created here today. And just start slowing down our breath. Just lay there. Start to feel all that buzzing energy around you. And I want you, in this moment, to think of a moment in time, possibly when you were younger, a younger version of you. A time when you really needed some love. Could be you at 3 years old, or 7, or 13, 20. You a few months ago. You last week. Could be you this morning. And I want you to face this version of you and see yourself for the first time ever. Face this beautiful, innocent version of you. Look yourself in the eyes, this younger version of you, or, it could be from an hour ago even. Tell yourself, I love you. I love you so much. You are so perfect. I'm so sorry for ever treating you like you weren't. I'm so sorry for ever seeing you as anything than purity and truth and innocence. Angel divine, angel divine. And I want you to hug this version of yourself close to you. At your feet. And hug them tighter than you've ever hugged anybody before. And I want you to promise this version of you. You'll be better for them. You'll be better for you. You'll take care of yourself. You'll give yourself the love you've been reserving for other people. The love that you deserve so much. You are a pure, true child of the universe. You always deserve to be treated with love, and compassion, and with kindness. I want you to send this version of yourself all the love in the world. Grab them lovingly to you. Give them all that love that they so deserve, that you deserve. Hug yourself now. Physically move your arms and hug yourself. You deserve it. You always have. Just spending some time with this version of yourself and having that conversation that so needs to be had. What does that version of you need to hear? And what do they need to tell you? Listen with love and understanding and patience and compassion, and hug yourself and commit to yourself. Does this version of you want more love, more respect, more play, more patience, more understanding, more forgiveness? What does this version of you need, and how can you give it to yourself now? Just spending some time with this version of you. And now, just taking a deep breath in through the nose, feeling how open your lungs and your chest feel. Breathe in till you can't get any more air in your chest. See how good that feels, how expansive that feels. Good. You did such good work. You released so much. You forgave so much. You let go. Just returning gently to your normal breath. I want you to bring your awareness to your heart space. You may have felt a lot of release in this space or in any other chakras. Your higher self knows exactly what you need. And your experience was perfectly your experience. Now, I just want you to imagine a swirling green vortex of light, warm energy. It's green, emanating from the center of your chest, your heart space. And this vortex is swirling healthily, powerfully, because your heart chakra has been activated. And at this moment, it's cleaning itself out, releasing any leftover pain, heartache, any self-abuse, and it's activating your capability for unconditional love. Love for yourself, your precious self. You try so hard, my love. You work so hard, you give so much. Yet you're so hard on yourself. It's time to recommit to you. Recommit to your inner child. I want you to imagine, think about a person that you love deeply. One person whose presence or the thought of them just gives you joy. Someone who always makes you smile. It could be a family member, a best friend, a partner, someone you've never even met, but that their existence brings you pure joy. Could be a pet, a character in a movie you love. Just think about somebody that you love deeply, that you love their existence deeply. And feel that love circulating in that vortex. And feel that connection to this person as you send them love. But this love doesn't come from a place that empties your own cup. It comes from a place of abundant energy, abundant resources. This is the love that comes from Source. And this is the love that you are capable of giving yourself and others and the world. Open your heart more, even if it wants to close, especially if it wants to close, open it more. Expand that chest, feeling safe to let your heart lead and let your heart shine. Focusing on that beautiful love you are able to feel, you are able to give, you're able to receive. Let's commit now to letting love in. Let more love in. Allow it. Don't let the mind step in front of that. Allow the heart to flow freely, to shine and to lead. And if you need some more time here with your love, with your heart, just stay laying down. And if you're ready to come back up, before we start the sound bath, we can talk a little bit about our experience with the breath work. Only if you're ready. If you want to stay laying down, you can stay laying down. We'll start the sound bath in just a few moments. If you feel called to share and to talk, we're here. We're all together. So your experiences, I'm reading them. I just want to give people who are still in there some time to rejoin us. Or you could stay laying down. We'll start the sound bath in a moment. Yeah. Any physical symptom right now is perfectly normal. I recommend after breath work to drink a lot of water. Having ancestors come in is normal. Angels come in is normal. Releasing, crying, laughing, it's all perfect. If you feel in the light now, we're about to feel even lighter because you cleared the path. Are we ready to continue to the sound bath, my loves? totally normal to feel anything you're feeling right now. Everybody has a different reaction. So if you're ready, I'll start when the chat slows down. So if you're ready, just lay back down, cover yourself with a blanket. Cover your eyes for this part. If you want to put headphones on for this part, it'll be great. Keep crying. Keep letting it out. For this, you can put a pillow or something under your head if you need to. Just get really comfortable. I recommend laying on your back. So now we're just going to drop into our body. Just going to guide us to a place of deep relaxation. Then we'll start the sound bath. In this place is your body's natural, regenerative space of healing. So laying back, allowing your body to begin to settle down, taking your time, finding just the right, comfortable, relaxed place for every part of your body. Letting go of the day, letting go of yesterday and tomorrow. Just being here. It doesn't matter if you feel you need to move just slightly now and again. You don't have to be absolutely still. Just be comfortable. You may be aware of sounds from time to time, inside or outside the room, passing traffic, but these won't disturb you. In fact, they can help to relax you, because just for now, you can let the world outside be as it is, as you explore your world inside. Just being here, just be here now for a while. Becoming aware of subtle sensations in the body. Perhaps a slight feeling of pressure here, or a tingling there. Just being with this body, breathing, being with this breath right now. Beginning to become aware of your breathing. Just noticing it without trying to change it in any way. Just being aware of it, where it is, what it's doing. Easily and effortlessly letting the attention rest on the breath. Just watching it as though you were watching waves on the shore. No pushing, no forcing, just letting it happen, all on its own. Connecting to your breath, because connecting to your breath is connecting to your spirit. Now I'd like you to bring your awareness to the top of your head, allowing all those tiny muscles in the skin of your scalp to let go and relax. Feeling your forehead smooth and soften like the pure, unclouded brow of a sleeping child. Allowing that space between your eyes to feel open and easy. Feeling your eyes deeply relax in that comfortable darkness. And down from your temples, across the bridge of your nose, and over and through your cheeks, smoothing out. And deeply into your jaw now, allowing your back teeth to part just a little, softening your mouth, relaxing your tongue, feeling your lower jaw floating easily, loosening. It may be that your mouth opens slightly, but whatever's best to you, just let it happen. And down into your throat and neck now, softening, opening, releasing. Down deeply into your shoulders, letting your shoulders gently release back, allowing any burdens to simply fall away. It's safe here to put them down now for a while. Experience the lightness of unburdening, an unburdened being. Just setting them down now. Down into the tops of your arms, through your elbows, forearms, wrists and hands, into the very tips of your fingers, tips of your thumbs. And now, noticing your breathing again. Noticing that you're breathing even more steadily, even more smoothly. can let any tension in the chest area simply drain away, dissolve as you relax on down into your heart now, softening and opening, softening and opening. And in just a moment, I'll ring my bowl 3 times. And when I do, you can return to waking consciousness. Turn back to your body. I want you to see the other side of that portal that you entered in today. We're going to leave our inner world now and close that portal behind us. Step out of your inner world now and back into your mind. Look back at that portal and seal it shut. So it is. So the work has been done. Wave goodbye to your guides. Thank them. Give them love. Thank you to our angels from heaven, the archangels, our team of light, for supporting us and walking with us today in our sacred work. When you're ready, only when you're ready, you can return, moving your fingers, your feet, moving your wrists around, moving your ankles around, bringing life back into the body. Deep breath in and out. What feels good sometimes is to tap the body back into waking alertness. So this is Qigong. I like to do it on my face too. Touching all those meridians, coming back to the body, letting blood flow, waking up the skeleton, waking up the muscles, waking up your organs. And whenever you're ready, you can come back to talk to me. Thank you for letting me guide you today. You can stretch like you just woke up, like a cat or a puppy. Thank you for coming to do something not just for yourself, but for the whole world. For living from your heart. Feeling like a brand new baby is the best way to feel. Thank you for letting me offer the medicine. Thank you to the drums. Thank you to the crystals. Thank you to my koshi chimes. Thank you to the bowls. Thank you to my guides for guiding me, for speaking through me. Thank you to all of you for offering your energy. It's very normal to have gone into a trance during the sound bath and hypnotherapy part. It's the deepest healing you can get. I really recommend, after this, sitting down with yourself and just journaling about how you feel. And if you ever want to return to this, I highly recommend after just journaling how you feel, because each time it's going to be a little different. Something else is going to come up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful. Yes, yawning during breathwork is super normal. I yawn like crazy. It's releasing an inorganic. Anything that you do, I gag and yawn like crazy. And then I cry, I laugh, I do everything. Evelina. I got these chimes because of the Maloka, to be honest. Because of that night. Life is so dreamlike, and they just remind us that it's dreamlike. I want you to carry this beautiful love that you've cultivated here today and share it with whoever you feel like sharing it with. They might not understand on a conscious level how healing your energy is right now, but they'll know on a cellular, energetic level. Yeah, if the breath work makes you gag, makes you almost want to throw up, you should keep doing it, because that's a release. Thank you. Your arms tense up and hurt because of all that breath, the way that the air is going through your body and your blood is moving. It just makes tension in the body, but it's totally normal. It's usually metaphysically connected to the ego trying to hold on. Totally safe to do it alone, yes. You can do it as many times as you want, guys. And just go be with your emotions right now. Go write in a journal. If you're still feeling a little vulnerable, just laying there and maybe taking a nap right now if you can would be perfect to seal in all that good work that you did. Thank you for joining me, my loves. I love you. I appreciate you. And falling asleep during this time is also super normal. It's not actually normal sleep. It's a theta sleep. That trance-like sleep when you don't even know what happened, really. You know that things were happening, but you're not sure what happened. It's deeply healing. All right. Any pain in any area is normal. Just breathe into it, and it'll go away. I always forget to send out the email with the playlist. If you guys can just remind me. But basically, the songs that we listen to are Only Love by Ayla Schaefer. You're going to have the replay, so you'll always have access to this. Only Love by Ayla Schaefer. Creation Comes Alive by Petite Biscuit. Rising Appalachia by The Human Experience. Satigor Cardinai. Lisa, do you have the playlist? Bliss by Yogini is the one that everyone's always asking about. Bliss by Yogini. All right. Okay, my love, I'm going to sign off now. Thank you so much for being here. Revisit this whenever you feel called to. I'm going to continue the sessions. I think I'll take a break next week because I've done these every week for a month now. I might take a break next week and then we'll continue them the following week. So thank you. I love you. Have a really good rest of your day, rest of your weekend, rest of your week. Remember how safe and loved you are.